I got uploads for $5, 2 shooters. Matt. It shot low.
Oh my God, Garrett.
Alright guys, so come out here to do a little bit of work on the land. It's been pouring rain the last couple days. I think we got about 4 or 5 inches of rain just last night and this morning. So as soon as it stopped, I tried to get out here as soon as it lightened up and let it wash my scent out after I was done. But I was gonna come out here and pull a couple stands I have, and they're covered in poison ivy. Grew up the tree. So I was gonna pull that. Also, my cellular camera, the solar panel on it needs to be moved where it'll get more sun, and get out here in the side by side as soon as we unload it. I got uploads for $5, 2 shooters, the tips buck and the flyer buck are at my stand right now. So I'm slipping in through the field. I just want to put some eyes on them with binoculars. I got them with me. My dad's out checking our dove hunting spot and checking his side, so I'm gonna try to sneak over here, see if maybe I can't put my phone up to my binoculars and get a look at them. So but maybe even see where they go after. So I'll keep you posted. That was pretty cool. I think there were 7 or 8 deer in here, and there was just one doe. I think there were 7 bucks, 3 shooters. We had the tips buck, the flyer buck, and the 9-point. Tips and the 9-point are still in velvet. The flyer has no velvet at all, but they moved off to the north where we know they're bedding. I think I got a video of tips and the 9-point bedding down right here by my feeder. I got within 80 yards of them. It was just hard to hold my camera up to the binoculars and film. If I had a spotting scope or something, it'd been money. But I guess we're not pulling these stands anymore because I know they're close, really close. So I think I'm just gonna switch out that solar panel and get out of here for now, and they'll probably come back this evening. So it's pretty cool though. Didn't get great video, but I got to look at them pretty good through the binoculars. Gets my blood pumping already, so hopefully we get these same encounters October 1st. So we're gonna go ahead and move in here and do this quick. It's September 30th, the night before opening day here in Oklahoma. We are out here getting things finalized, putting broadheads on instead of field tips after all the practicing we've been doing, and just wanted to kind of go over some things with you guys that I'm dealing with the deer before we head out in the morning. So basically I've had 3 shooters at one of my spots closer to the house here that have been pretty regular. One of them we call Tips. He's been very regular, and I think he daylighted every day for 10 days except for yesterday and today. So it's just gotten hotter again. I mean, the highs were in the low 80s. Now they're in the high 80s to 90 on Thursday. So it's not looking good weather-wise, but I got a good wind in the morning. It's going to be warm. I'm hoping that they'll slip up like they have been the last couple weeks. And I've also got a new buck on a different piece of property I got permission on this year. And he daylighted yesterday in the afternoon. So I think that this first spot I'm going to go to with Tips and a couple other bucks, flyer buck, I think I'm going to hunt that in the morning and then go out to the other spot in the afternoon. So hopefully we get to put an arrow in one. If not, I'm just excited to be in the tree. It's been a long off season. a lot of things going on, but I'm just ready to be back in the tree, back in the woods, watching deer. So luckily, unlike the last couple years, we've actually held these bucks, knock on wood, but just need them to daylight, and hopefully they do it in the morning. So we get some things set up, and then we'll get the truck packed up and ready to go. All right, guys, so I've got my 3 arrows that I'm going to put broadheads on. You guys got to check these arrows out. I got to brag on these. Brady did these. It's going to be backwards because of my camera, but you can see our logos on there, the white wrap, white fletching on these FMJs. I'm pumped for these. I'm pumped to see blood on these white fletchings. Anyways, the broadhead I'm running this year is a Schwacker. I'm going to run 2 Schwackers and then a fixed Muzzy that I've shot since I've had a compound, since I was probably 12. I'm going to run the Schwackers this year. I want to go up the poundage. I've got my bow maxed out at 70 pounds, and I wanted to put a mechanical on there because I started blowing through deer with these Muzzies, which is a good thing, but I wasn't getting the opening and exit wounds that I had hoped to see. I had shot a buck last year, the one in Cushing, that I had to use a drone for to find, even though I smoked him and he didn't bleed a whole lot, and that's when I went and bought these into the year. And I haven't got to shoot a deer with them yet. Hopefully tomorrow is the day, but they're 2-inch cut, and I'm excited for them. I've heard good things, good reviews, so that's the setup we're running. The same Bowtech bow, and I'm very, very excited to look at these when I put them through a deer. That's the logo on there is pretty sweet. Shout out to Brady for doing that. But it's basically all I had for you guys. I just wanted to touch up on some things before we head out in the morning. So get some camo laid out, and been working on, or had scent control done with it, and so I'm all prepared, ready to go. I'm hunting out of a saddle this year. That's my first time hunting out of it. Was in Arkansas for velvet season, and then now it'll be my first time hunting here with it. I've got my platform out already, camera arm set up, so just gotta go get in the tree and hopefully see one of our shooters walk out in front of us. So you guys stay tuned, and we'll see you in the morning.
I'm hoping that maybe he'll step out here this morning, but
Well guys, I'm back over at the place where it tips. It's been close to daylighting. That's really what the mission for tonight is, get set up comfortably. So, but never know. All right, y'all, it's 4:30 in the morning. I got about an hour drive, and then try to get in by 6. So yesterday he was just at the spot I had last night. Yesterday he was in there. He came in around 4, left around 4:15, but he was also in there like all night before that. And then he come in right at like 6:07 or so, and then stayed till like right about probably when I could shoot, and then left. So try to get in there before he gets in there at 6. Let him hang out, hopefully and then shoot him when the sun comes up. But he left this morning the same exact time and hasn't been back yet. Fingers crossed. He was in there at like 4:04, left at 4:15. So I haven't got any pictures yet. So I'm hoping that he stays out until I get there. So fingers crossed that's what he does, and hopefully we can get a look at him. So got a little bit of a drive, but we'll see you guys there. Hopefully we get the job done. Keep grinding.
Meh.
I just went and got the arrow. And it shot low. He was at 22.8, 23 yards, and my first pin's 20. It shot a couple inches low. I hit him in the elbow probably. It didn't even go in him. There's nothing but hair on my arrow. That was a new buck. I told y'all he was gonna, hopefully he would do what the other buck did first time he got the corn. Come in late at night, showed up the next afternoon early. And this doe was behind me forever, and I was watching her, and she kept looking behind her, and I thought something was gonna come in behind her. I turned around to check, like my left side again, he's under my tree. Then I drew when he's right here at 8 yards, and I go, man, because he turned and I was already been drawn forever, and I tried to stop him, and he took off over to my left. I had to swing everything back around, draw again, and he had already made it out too far. Why? I'm gonna back out and I'll see y'all with the truck. Alright guys, I've still not mentally recovered from last night. About every 30 seconds, the image of the arrow flying under the deer goes through my head. But regardless, gotta keep hunting. Everybody I talk to says, oh, it's deer hunting. You know, I always said that I would never let that happen to me, but here we are. Just happened to seek one, and he hit him. Luckily, my deer's not wounded like that, so it's a small takeaway from it, but better than wounding him and never finding him. So anyways, we're headed out to another spot where Tips has been close, where I saw him the other night, 2 nights ago. I stayed out there for 2 days. We just put corn in all of our feeders again, and we're ready to go. So it's still a warm day, but it's 8 degrees cooler than the last couple days. So we're gonna get set up in here, and when we put corn out, I put my stuff up in the tree, so it'll be an easy setup tonight. And hopefully we'll see tips, if not another deer. So my dad's hunting on the other side of the property. Jake's coming out here. His dad's dropping him off. So we'll have 3 opportunities to kill something. I know Jake's probably going to kill the first thing he sees. So yeah, fingers crossed we get something. And if we do, you guys will be along. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? We're headed out, trying to hurry to our stands. It's been raining off and on all day, and we had decent movement this morning. We had some deer in daylight, but our bucks in both locations were just before daylight. Would have bumped them out walking in, and it was raining this morning. That's why I didn't go. And I also had to do some work, so I didn't have enough time to get in and get out. But anyways, so we're headed out for this afternoon sit. It's been raining off and on all day, like we said, and so it just quit. I had to get a tire fixed, so we're hurrying out to the land, and probably gonna have to sit through some rain showers, but regardless, we feel if it quits raining, we feel like they'll get up on their feet and hit some scrapes, maybe go to the corn because they haven't been moving in a while. So yeah, hopefully we can see some good movement for once. It's nice and cool today. It's been in the high 80s today. Right now it's 73 at 4:30. So it's been better conditions today. Cool, cloudy, calm wind. So we're hoping for a good night. I'm looking for a shooter. Jake's looking for anything that walks, basically. So you gonna kill anything? Maybe, huh? Not too confident. All right, we'll see you guys when we get out there. All right, guys, found a new scrape, not 50 yards from my tree, but you can tell it's been being used. I'm gonna spray some of this bonehead stuff with my Sequan. Spray this on in a couple mock scrapes I had, but this one I didn't make. So it's a good sign. You know it's being used. So we try to hit this. Hopefully they'll come hit it after the rain. So see what happens. Well, good morning, guys. It's a couple days past when I missed that buck. Got quite a bit to update you on. So we hit him in the elbow, confirmed. Deflected it off, checked my arrow, don't have any blood, just a little bit of hair. So
not a great thing. Other than the fact that he's not dead, he's not wounded, so he could come back if he feels safe again. We had the 10-point in there last night again at that stand, and then also last night, I've sat 3 more times since that shot, and haven't seen a single deer move, not one time. So in daylight, so I um, anyways, I was sorry, I'm getting gas, but anyways, so I didn't hunt last night because it has been hot and I haven't seen anything, like I said, over at my other spot. So I'm letting the spot where I shot the buck kind of rest. Anyway, the 10-point came in there last night, but this other spot, I went to jiu-jitsu instead last night and look at my phone when I get out, and at 7:07 I had tips, flyer buck, and the 9-point all in there at the same time at daylight at the corner. So that's not a good sight to see, but because I could have hunted, but at least they're back in there and they daylighted. So we got a chilly morning. Like, I'm actually might wear a hoodie, so I'm hoping that maybe they get on their feet this morning in daylight. So that's where we're headed today. Probably hunt there this morning and tonight, and hopefully get another shot at one, and hopefully I'll have the right number this time. I'm still distraught over that. So about every 30 seconds that image of that buck plays in my head. So need to put one down so I can forget about it. But anyway, getting gas, need to hurry, and then we get on the road. So we'll see y'all there. All right, we're out here again. Snuck in early this morning, and when we pulled in, Tips was in here. The 9-point was at my brother's stand. I'm hoping that at about 5:30, I'm hoping that he makes his way this way. Gives me a look before he goes to bed. I'm thinking that's our last shot at a buck this morning, but you never know. So, unless Tips goes back out, I'm expecting the 9-point. Nice and cool, 46 degrees, light wind out of the north, good wind. So, hopefully make something happen. Alright guys, we made it in. It's actually a little cooler than expected today. And it is like 81, but there's cloud cover, a little breeze. Wind is great for me. It's straight from where I walk in, like straight to where I walk in. So, little news for you guys. This morning, I've hunted 4 days straight, day and night. Last 2 full days of hunting, haven't seen a single deer, doe, spike, nothing. So I told myself this morning I was gonna let it rest. We just corned it yesterday again. I was gonna let it rest, keep my scent out, just wait until I start seeing some movement either here or other spot, decide where I was
shows up broad daylight. And that's just a testament to how my season's going. These deer got my number right now. So I wasn't gonna hunt today, but now I'm out here because he was out here this morning. So there's some hope that I will see a deer today. Little Jake's on the other side, hoping to shoot anything. He hasn't had any luck either. So, but like I said, weather's better than expected. It was sunny and warm today, and right now it's cloudy, breeze, cooled off. So it's about 5:30. Hour and a half till dark, and yeah, hopefully we get some action, maybe get a shot. So stay tuned. I think I shot the 9-point, and I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. He was right in front of the camera, and I shot him at like 20 yards, 21 yards, and I didn't get a whole lot of penetration, and I thought it might have been a little bag. It was super hard. You told me you had to like make sure that he was in your sight. I had to do that, like you did with the doe that time. But it smoked him, and then it was sticking out, and he ran, and he went towards the creek, like on the road, and then he went straight north of the creek, and then it legit sounded like I heard him crash, like it just, and then it just nothing after that. So hopefully he's down, like he's probably right on the fence line or just over the fence. It sounded like it sounded close. I'm about to be really, really quiet getting out. But the two, well, I could see my knock sticking out the whole time, and when he got about even with me at the creek, I couldn't see it anymore, so it either fell out or it just turned off. But even if it fell just shot him like a couple minutes ago. All right, guys, it's been an hour on the dot. We're about to make the hike in. Gonna look at the spot where I shot him. Try to find some blood there. Try to find my arrow. Try to find more blood around that. You guys know the drill. So hopefully he's dead right now where he crashed, where I heard him crash. So then go at least just check the arrow. We have a nice creek we can walk in that's dry and it'll be quiet on the rock without spooking him, hopefully. Sounded like he just crashed over the fence. So we're hoping he's still down right there. And yeah, so like I said, we're gonna give some time. Pray about it, right, Jake?
Yes,
Hopefully
sir.
he's dead. With the luck we've had, or I've had this year,
Yeah.
that'd be a great bounce back before the rut too. It's definitely pre-rut. I mean, you guys saw in the video he was grunting around, and anyway, that's how they've been on camera too. So I'm excited about it, but I'm also nervous because I've already missed one. I don't want this to end bad, but fingers crossed. And yeah, we're gonna give it a little bit of time and get out there and see what we can find. So stay tuned. Guys, I walked to the creek where I saw the arrow fall out, and we've got blood right here. It's good blood.
Yep.
It's not a whole lot right here, but it's going right where I saw him. So hopefully we find my arrow and start seeing. It's good blood.
Yeah.
Hopefully we start seeing better amounts.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah. You're looking for
Right
my
there.
arrow. Stay right there.
Okay.
Okay, here I got more.
Okay. Where at?
Right there. Just you stand at the last spot.
Okay.
Okay, right here. Where was it?
It's right there in that piece of the. It's little.
Right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there.
God dang.
My arrow should be back there more. I don't know, we'll find it. That's better blood right there. Here, get this on video. Better blood, guys.
Smell it?
Don't smell like anything, and that's good red.
Mm-mm.
Good blood?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Right here. Come up here. Right there. Here. Here. Where's the last blood?
Right here. Back here.
Right there.
Yeah.
There. There. My arrow might still be in him,
Yeah.
and my luminant could have turned off. All right, which way did he go?
Right here. Might have went for the creek.
Right here.
Yeah.
There.
There.
Yep. So he went over this.
There.
Some here. 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 I really hope he's just down up there.
Huh?
Hope he's just down up there. There was some right here.
Did he cross?
Yeah. but we have permission to go.
Did he cross?
Yeah. Just gotta find where. Okay, walk back around, because there was blood up here somewhere. There he is, Jake.
Oh God.
There he is.
Let's go. Oh my God, Garrett.
There he is, Jake.
What deer?
Looks like he pulled it out.
Yeah.
That's the 9-point, Jake.
My God,
Dude,
Garrett.
have you ever seen a deer pull it out of his...
No.
Or is it broke?
It's broke.
Oh, it's broke. All right, go back up in video.
Go,
Back
Garrett.
up in video.
Oh my God. Is he stiff?
Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
The helicopter coming. Good. It's lungs for sure.
Yeah.
You can see the bubbling. He just didn't bleed a whole lot because the arrow didn't exit. But I'm shooting a beast broadhead, 2-inch cut. So, oh man, I'm pumped. Finally, this is actually my first shooter buck I've killed here on this property. I've hunted so hard over these years at college, and now that I'm out of college, I finally get to hunt a little more, balancing that and work, and all the work paid off this year so far. So still got another tag to fill, but man, I'm pumped up for this. It's just pre-rut. We still have the rut. He was grunting and stuff, but still got plenty of time to get another one down. And yeah, I'm just pumped. So we're gonna get some pictures of him, get him in the back of the truck, and yeah, keep you guys posted on that. So. All right, guys, it's an ongoing argument that Jake can pick a buck up and get him in the bed of the truck by himself. So let's see it. All you, whatever you can. We're gonna watch this disaster. First he said he would pick him up by both sets of legs and just pick him up like a deadlift and get him in the truck, but obviously we've already resorted to something else. Don't mess his rack up.
I mean, this might be a bad idea.
Oh. Get up there and grab his legs like that.